you guys. It's Bobby and Jody. Quick check. Maru, Selena, I see you guys in chat. Do we sound okay? Can you hear us? The chat. Sound okay? Yeah. Hello. Well, let's work on the assumption.
Can you guys do the chat? Audio is tab off.
Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna get this.
Yes, please stand by.
All right. So, you guys can hear us a little bit. While Joe explains what's happening, I'm going to hook the other microphone.
Stand by. Tonight we're doing lit and liminal. So we're going to dip into the subconscious. So tonight we're going to reveal some things that you might.
As they say. This is an ongoing thing. Every single time. Can you guys hear us at all? As long as you can hear us. All right. Oh, that's a good conversation. All right. That should. We're going to back out for a second, you guys.
We'll come back.
It's okay. We're going to have to use this. A little muffled we can live with. Oh.
Make sure we're all the way up. We might have been muted last time. Still. Hey, everybody. Is that better now? Do we have your attention? So, can you hear us? Here's the thing. That's it. That's as good as it's going to get. So, hopefully, y'all can hear us. Yay, prevailed. Ah, yes. Okay. I got sobaco stains now and everything. That's pit stains in Spanish. So, yeah. you've learned your Spanish for today, you guys. So tonight we're doing Lit and Liminal. So our readings tonight with the hashtag bang. We will be doing some subconscious kind of readings today. We're gonna show you hidden things. We're gonna not give you all good or all bad like I normally like to do. Joanne Miranda. Okay, Joey's gonna tell me because Maureen, D'Amico. Maru. Can you guys hear us now, though? For real, can you hear us? Are we coming in clear? We're going to work under the assumption we are. If not, Maru would have texted me by now, or Selena would have texted me by now. All right. So things that are bubbling to the surface right now. Sound is good. Yay! Okay. Make sure you tell me who's bonging. Yes. Who's bonging? Who's bonging? And we do invite you to bong along at home with us. Bong along. We are not here to promote the use of cannabis. That is not our job, our function. We are here to enjoy the use of cannabis. Joey and I are witches. We live in liminal spaces. And we've partaken into some mugwort, which opens our third eye. So yes. That is, we had to be liminal if we're going to do liminal readings. When we say mugwort, she pinched a little bit into our blend here. If you do that at home, we don't advise doing that because mugwort is toxic, you guys. So just don't go overboard. Mugwort is not toxic. Okay, then you can drink it, eat it, smoke it, inhale it. Mugwort is 100% edible. I'm fucking with you, Joey. I hope so, because don't let people think that mugwort's toxic. No. You can. I have a tincture and I love it. It helps you sleep. So my flower for the day. Have I told you I started doing that? No. Yeah, my flower for the day today is asphodel, which I've been meditating on for the past couple days. Nice. Yeah. There's an asphodel in this deck. I hope it comes out today. Can we talk about our decks? Yes. Okay. Hell yeah. I've got the Woodland Warden's Oracle. Oh, I love it so much. I've got my 3 favorite decks right now. The Anima Mundi deck, Tarot, and the Under the Oak Tarot. So, what you got going on tonight? I've got about 15 decks. I know, I can only bring so many. No, I'm going to start off with my Night Sun Tarot. It's one of my favorite decks to use. It's kind of sexy, kind of here, kind of with it, kind of now. Am I getting my point across? Anyway, the point is, it's a sexy ass deck, and I love it. Selena, I do not drink mugwort tea by itself. It always has to have something in it that's yummy, like hibiscus or chamomile or peppermint. Never by itself. Ever, ever. Maybe that's where I got it from. This is my Dark Wood Tarot. I have that deck. Yes, it is one of my go-to decks. And then I have my Joey deck that she gave me, my Shadow Raven Tarot. Or, which one is this? Oh, the Raven's Dream Tarot. Raven's Dream. The Shadow Raven Oracle. Yeah. Yeah, Shadow, there's another. It's an MJ Cullinan deck. I have all of the decks and several of the minis. The minis, yes. Well, no, that's a lie. I don't have all the decks. I have the Crow, the Raven, the puppies. Ugh. Anyway, I've got more decks to buy. So. It's a gateway drug. Yes, we've got a lot of people in the crowd. Let's say hi to everybody, shall we? Hi, Maru! We're starting up at the top with my homegirl, Selena. Yes. Selena, Essence of the Moon, does a Thursday night show with me. Ramon is our third chair, and on that show we talk about spiritual things, divination, from a historical standpoint. Plus, we talk about just what the hell's out there. Selena and I just did a broadcast last week together about
that was awesome.
Types of witches that are available. You can order your witch now. Yeah, what kind? Which witch is which? Was the title of the show.
I loved that, and I just like I found myself like I'm not just a green witch, but I am also a chaos witch, and I'm also
a sigil witch.
And a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Witches do
but I have like a home frequency.
Yeah, home frequency. I like that. Some witches do focus on a particular thing. My 80% of my practice is tarot based, including my spells.
It's gonna be fun tonight. I was shuffling and I just came upon the 5 of Wands in my Under the Oak tarot.
That's a Leo
It's gonna be a good time.
That's a Leo card.
Oh, so funny.
So, Joanne Miranda! You
got me doing it.
Everybody, she's not kidding. The other day when she was talking about people she had in Joanne Miranda. So yeah.
Because he does it. I can't not do it.
Maureen, love you, my dear. Oldra. I love that name. Oldra. Sounds very fushy.
Fushy.
So we've got Julie. Julie's going to be behind the cards.
Oh, fun!
She's going to let me interview her, and I believe that's August 4th.
I can't wait to watch it.
Everybody has a story. I don't care who you are. Everybody has a story, and those stories fascinate me. They really do. Nathan, my boy, did you check out the list of books I sent you? I know you haven't known me long, Bobby, but if you could pray for me. I just got a 30-day notice of eviction after I just manifested this new apartment back in October. Oh, Nathan, I'm so sorry, man. Yes, of course, and I'll do a spell for you tonight. If you
Sending
don't
good
mind,
energy your way.
with your permission. I try not to work magic without people's permission. It can be. Yeah. Like I don't work magic for my husband's family.
Hi, Janet. Thank you so much for your purchase. I included a free gift.
So let's talk about purchase real quick. Hey, Prairie, what's up?
Audra said bong as well.
Okay. So yeah, we since we're on the tablet tonight, we can't use the StreamYard giveaway tool.
The
beep boop beep. Yeah, because I do beep boop beep in the background every time.
It sounds like The Price is Right. Remember all those sounds from The Price is Right?
Yeah.
What it sounds like.
You're not getting out of it. Joey has a website called the Veiled Cottage Witch, where not only can you book a reading with me through the Veiled Cottage Witch website, but you can order magical products that Joey makes herself. So please check out theveiledwitch.com. The link is in the description box. I'm trying not to do the Pez head thing tonight, you guys. Okay, and people are going to be trickling in and out. Oh, we've got Hershey with us. Hershey, I love your nighttime. Good night, my pretty. It's just a nice way to fall asleep.
And Selena said bong.
Of course she did. So yeah, back to the weed thing. We are witches. We do put ourselves in liminal spaces. We live there pretty much. Some witches get high regularly. We try to stay that way.
Maybe I do want this.
We go to the in-between spaces. We are in my room. It may be my crappy little stronghold, but it is my sanctuary in here, and it is sacred in space.
I did hit the jackpot with this.
Yeah, that's the third eye oil that I keep telling everybody about. And I have another bottle of yours. Some
Back off bitch oil.
Back off bitch oil, and I'm sending some to Selena.
That is like that and the third eye oil are my top sellers.
Roman is with us.
Roman, hi, buddy. I answered your question. I know you didn't direct it at me, but I did answer your question. It's Scott Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs.
I love that book. Janet G.
I wish it was bigger and had more herbs in it, because sometimes I go there and I can't find the herb that I want.
So, Joey, what is the book, the big book that you're always referencing? The big book of everything.
The comprehensive book of correspondences.
Correspondences, that's
yeah, it's
it.
Like
oh
this big.
My gosh, I'm getting.
I also have it on.
Now I remember why I don't use this mouse. It's got that side button that I keep hitting. Ugh. Okay, so now we're caught up with people. So we've got enough people to start readings. We've only got a 4-person
Oh, Hershey,
list.
thank you for subbing to me. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy. I'm a little chaotic, and I've got general anxiety disorder, so it shows. But I hope you stick around, because
she's teaching me herbs.
Even though I am a little, I'm a little, but I do.
You get it a little more time if I try
hope
hard.
you get something out of my videos, because I'm all over the place. And
herb videos. What is your series called? Tell them about it.
Which one?
The plant series.
The magical plant series. I take you through the lore, the magical correspondences, and the medicinal correspondences, and also how I personally use them. I do digging. I do research.
See, she says she's scattered, but you give her something to talk about, and she's laser focused. Don't let her fool you.
That's my Capricorn sun right there.
Don't ever let her fool you. All right. So first up on our list tonight is Joan Miranda.
Woo! Who goes first?
Oh, La Madrina is here, Miss Tarot D.
Miss Tarot D. Miss Tarot D. I want you to know that you are why I keep doing what I do. Specifically, you. Just so you know.
She cares for you so much, Miss Tarot B. I mean, the comment you made about us contacting you the other day just really was so sweet.
I might have cried.
She might have.
I might have.
I wasn't gonna put you on blast.
And been thankful that I wore waterproof mascara. So
what's up, Big Terrace?
Thank you so much. I hope you continue to watch it, because I love doing it. I've been doing it for a year, and
she's still going.
I'm still going because of people like you. So thank you. And thank you, Selena, for always sharing and loving and commenting my stuff too. So you guys keep me going. So
what's up, Minx?
So I'm going to do 3 and 3 and 3. Oh, wow.
You like that little stand?
Joanne, you've got some beautiful cards. I can't wait to talk about them. You are going to hear some good news. So even though you may not be able to feel what's releasing, there is a lot that you are releasing. You are learning lessons, my dear. And oh, did that go here? Did I miss one? Oh. All right. So here's what's bubbling up to the surface, okay? There we go. Can't really see what I'm seeing. Right now, it feels like you're in the thick of it. You're feeling all the feels, and you're feeling that you're taking them internally. You know, this is, instead of ordering a nice drink that tastes good, you're like, whiskey neat, when you could be having something delicious like an amaretto sour, for instance. I don't know. That's just a yummy drink that I'm thinking of.
You like amaretto sour?
Yeah, I did, but I can't drink anymore. But you're missing out on what is right in front of you and all the blessings that are all around. You're focusing on the wrong things. You're giving your energy where it doesn't belong. You're looking around for the shoe to drop, and there's no damn shoe. Stop expecting bad things to happen, and bad things will stop happening. You're worrying about absolutely nothing. The 9 of Swords is reversed. That means things are releasing. So there's a lot of anxiety and looking around for things to come down all around you. Stop expecting that. And stop being on the edge of your seat and looking all around you. You know, there's so much tension. There's so much tension. And what this killer whale, I love this orca, is trying to do is tell you to come up out of those waters, out of those emotions. They don't serve you at all. They're disturbing your peace. You've got the otter and the cattail. And there's safety here, but it's reversed. So you're not feeling that safety. You're not letting all the good things in your life hold you and hold you dear. You've got the quail and the gooseberry, anticipation. Again, you're waiting for that other shoe to drop. You've got 3 or 4 cards yelling at you, basically telling you to stop. Stop anticipating the worst. Are you getting that too? It's destroying your happiness. You've got the ladybug and the sweet pea, which is happiness, but you got it reversed. Honey child, please.
She said, honey child.
See the good around you. The more that you are grateful for the things around you, the more spirit is going to give you things to be grateful for. So please, please revel in the good, and it's going to increase. I promise you that.
And then spent. Okay.
And I'm spent.
My turn. What's up, Joanne? Or should I say Joanne Miranda? Anytime you guys tune into my show, if you see Joanne in the chat, you know I'm going to say Joanne Miranda. Sometimes I say it throughout the day just to make me happy, Joanne. I should probably let you know that. You brighten my day when you don't even know it. Alright, so, as always, my favorite spread to do on these shows is elemental. So, in the earth realm, we've got the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is a card of healing. Alright. I don't know if you could see on his back. He's been through the shit, and he's surviving it. This is a Sagittarius card. Sagittarius brings healing, but they also find their path. Okay, Sagittarius is mutable fire. It's directing your energies on something new. All right, don't go backwards. Don't focus on the past. It's time to redirect those energies. What Joey was saying about waiting for the other shoe to drop, that made my reading a little more clear. When you said that, it was like, click, okay.
We work off each other. We are
really
such
do.
a team.
The Three of Wands in reverse is a card of being stalled. The Three of Wands is Aries energy. It should be very momentum forward, making plans that are now showing results. This is saying you're spending too much time looking at the past bullshit and waiting for the other shoe to drop. That you're not directing your energy towards what could possibly be coming at you. You're not. Alright, I'm going to get all Kabbalistic here for a second.
Uh-oh.
There's something called the Zimzum. When the divine being created the universe, he needed a space to work in first. So picture light so all around you it's almost solid. What the divine one did, or God did, was sucked in a big space and created a vacuum, and then breathed everything back out. The stars, the universe, the comets, the bad gas from everybody, everything. This is time for you to create that space in your life, because things can't come into being until you make room for them, is my point here. Play. How you doing, boo? If you want to get a reading tonight, put hashtag bong. We're not using the giveaway tool. I just like to see everybody do hashtag bong. It's time to create space for new things, was the basis of what I'm trying to say here. All right. That Aries energy needs to be activated. Wonder Twin Powers, go, bitch. Come on. In the fire space, where there should be action and creativity, you've got the Hermit card, which is all about not doing shit, looking forward, stopping, looking backwards. Miss Tarot D goes on the list. Thank you, my love.
Yay!
I understand that you've been through the shit. I know it. I've read for you before, and I'm just remembering some of the things that we talked about. I understand you looking backwards. I understand you not wanting to get comfortable to where something comes at you. She's working on it, Bobby, but not motivated. It's hard to get motivated when you've put yourself in defensive stance for so long. It's hard to go from... Remember Harry Potter when the chessboard game was going on? How the knights moved forward and then sat in defensive mode? That's what you did. You put yourself in defensive mode for so long. It's time to start looking at possibilities for going forward. Maybe, just maybe, there will be life continuing. Maybe, you know? I had to... When I realized, holy shit, what if I live? You know, I started doing things. I started learning things again. I started doing this. You know, I stopped focusing on one aspect, you know. That's a whole nother story. In the water realm, we've got the Two of Swords. This is Libra. This is balance. And since it falls into the realm of water, your emotions are balanced, but they are... What you've chosen to balance your emotions with is defensiveness. You're still in... It's funny I say that about the Harry Potter thing, because that's exactly what those crossed swords are, like from the movie, defensive position.
Joanne says she did pick up the ukulele.
Awesome!
I used to play ukulele. Yeah.
Has anybody seen my gal? I used to be able to play that on the ukulele when I was a kid.
Nice.
I was like, what the hell was that? Because I saw it on I Love Lucy. Yeah, you can still be defensive and still move forward. I do. She does. We don't go through life unguarded.
No.
You know, we protect ourselves at all times, especially being witches. You know, we're susceptible to people's energies. You know,
Yep.
Just you can carry your swords with you, but holster them. Okay, only pull them out when you need to. So what Joey said about things getting better for you, I do see that happening. We've got the Wheel of Fortune for you.
Nice.
And it's right side up. Every time I see this card, I panic. What side up? Is it upside down? Right side up?
Right. Yeah.
So this is saying you're on an uphill momentum, right? I mean, the path, it seemed like you were going uphill. You're now on the rise. It's Jupiter energy, expansion. Mm-hmm. You're growing. That's not that you're fighting an uphill battle. So yeah, everything's changing for you, my love. Now it is time for you to learn new things. Knowledge. We've got the knowledge card. All right, this is my talisman oracle. What you said about learning the ukulele, awesome. I think that is probably one of the best things that you could do. Not just because it's a fun, playing it makes you feel fun. You can't help but bop when you do the ukulele.
Yeah.
I don't know any sad ukulele songs that I could think of offhand. I'm sure there are. Maybe the Hawaiian love songs.
Yeah,
soft
they're
ones.
always kind of uplifting.
They're always upbeat. Yeah, ukulele's good, not just because it puts you in that frame of mind, but because you could vocalize with what you're doing. And I'm big on vocalization. I'm big on manifesting through your words.
Absolutely.
That's why I told everybody, I told you that I don't sing certain songs when I'm getting ready in the mirror anymore. You know, I used to love this one song called Yas, Y-A-S. You have to say Yas. And the whole chorus is you ain't shit and your mama ain't shit. You've heard me sing that. And your daddy ain't shit. I was singing it while I was looking at myself in the mirror, and that's a witchy thing, you know. You do that with positive affirmations. You don't sing negative shit to yourself. So I was like, oh, fuck, and I switched. So yeah, there's that. Thank you for. Thank you, Joanne. Joey and I get excited to be around each other. We're sorry if we seem a little hyped all the time.
I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry, really. And for those who don't know, Joey and I are not married. We had that question once.
I know.
We are besties.
We're work husband wife.
We're
work partners.
We're very hierophanty.
Yeah.
One of us is always lifting the other one up in some way, shape, or form.
And we are good teachers.
We are good teachers. We are good friends.
Yep.
And we have a deal. I have the same deal with her that I have with my very good friends. If there's ever a problem, talk to me. Yeah.
Miss Taylor D said they are the Witch Wonder twins.
Activate.
I love it. I love it.
I was going to use
Witchy
my
work wives.
We are. And you know, it's funny. Our mates are both grounded more than we are.
Oh yeah, totally.
Joe,
I don't know how they put up with us. I really don't.
Picture them on the ground with a string, and at the end of the string is one of us going, "Oh, look at that over there! Oh, look at that!" Meanwhile, they're holding on to it on the ground. All right. So next up, we have Maureen.
Maureen. Are you ready? Do you want to go first this time?
Sure. Are you still here, Maureen? Yeah, she should still be here. Maureen. Yeah, there she is. She just made a comment. She was learning to play the Irish penny whistle.
Oh, nice.
Oh, speaking of whistle, Ramon sent me. Oh, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell, and I'll tell you afterwards, but I don't want to say it online. He's sending me something special, which just freaking blew my mind. It's a skull whistle. Fuck it. It's a spirit whistle.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and a Santa Muerte prayer beads.
Very cool. Very cool.
Blessed by Doña Queta, the woman who started or reinvigorated the Santa Muerte movement in Mexico.
Okay.
She's a biggie thingy. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I grabbed the deck Joey had. My Raven cards. I love this deck because it's like
Joey
playing
size.
cards. I can take it with me. I want to get one of those belt pouches for playing cards because this will fit in there. I just keep forgetting to order it.
Mexican death whistle.
That's it. Thank you. It's probably Selena.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, she's getting one too. A spirit whistle. And I gotta tell you, when I saw it, that he was sending me one, I started thinking, how many ways can I use this?
Right?
This is an Aztec thingy. I will be going live again at 4 o'clock today, you guys, by the way. Today is my Hermes presentation.
Oh, so excited.
Earth, fire.
I'm so excited
water,
for that.
Spirit. I am too. I've been stressing over it. And,
You need to just speak from the heart.
well, I started adding and adding and adding, and now I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to confuse myself. But no, it's turning out nicely.
Hello, Purple Moon Tarot.
Hey, Francine. Joey, Francine, Joey.
Hey.
Francine is a new channel, Purple Moon Tarot.
Nice.
Okay. Maureen. What I have for you in the Earth realm, you may be going through it right now. Where on the last spread we had the Wheel of Fortune. On this one, we've got in the Earth realm the Wheel of Fortune upside down. It should be like that with the little bunny rabbit. What I'm getting from this is some project you've wanted to get off the ground. See, the bunny I associate with fertility. Some project or relationship you wanted to get off the ground. She's you may be having issues starting that or having it blossom. Having it. Shit ain't working right. Put it that way. That's the good thing about being a ghetto motherfucker. If I run out of words, I'm gonna fall back on bullshit. That Wheel of Fortune. I'm trying to feel what phase of it you're in. I think you're beginning to middle of this situation that might be going on already for you. Because in the air realm, we've got the reverse 5 of Cups. This is telling me that you're having definite feelings of loss.
She said it's with my older brother. Doesn't piss me off.
Well, that explains the incompleteness. The 5 of Cups, and you know this, why am I looking at you? The 5 of Cups deals with 3 cups that are spilled and 2 cups that are standing. The focus is on the spilled cups usually. We need to shift that focus to what you have, all right? Don't focus on the feelings that are all over the place. Focus on what caused those feelings, okay? Focus on the root of things. If you were in the wrong, then that needs to be made right. If somebody else is in the wrong, stand your fucking ground, all right? In water, I know you're having a lot of anxiety over things because we've got the reverse 9 of swords. Now, I read the reverse 9 of swords as this is a problem that is not going to go away. This is not one of those things that we can just say, oh, it'll work itself out. It may calm itself down, but it won't work itself out. So, given the opportunity, approach the matter and try to get it cleared up. Don't go all Bobby on it. That's the only way I can say it. Approach matters with intelligence. I try so hard to approach things with intelligence first. I really do. But if the other person isn't willing to communicate with me after a few attempts, he is lying. Hold on. There we go. He is lying, and I think that he is using again. Stand your ground. Do not back down. I know you are getting a lot of anxiety over everything. Yeah, this is definitely not a problem. It's gonna work itself out. If possible, help him find the help. But as a former hard drug user, until he's ready to put down whatever he's using, there's a chance that it's just going to continue. So that's why I say you need to get to the root of the matter. You could pop a cyst, but unless you get the sac out, it's going to grow back.
Ew.
Right? That's nasty. Your emotions are in mega defense mode. This is the Knight of Swords in reverse. See, that's what it's supposed to look like. The Knight of Swords is King Arthur's knight. The Knight of Swords always does what's right. Ooh, look at, I made a rhyme. When they set their mind on something, they're golden. They have a goal. I think your anxiety stems from you can't win this fight in the way you want to. Your hands are tied right now. So my advice to you is to remember that this person, if they are using, probably won't be thinking rationally. So adjust your approach accordingly. What did she say? Exactly. And you're also dealing with health issues, as you know, boo-boo. I know. Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to be forgiving that I cut the cord with him.
Yeah. It's not easy to cut that cord when you have that connection. My brother and sister and I aren't the closest, but there's that connection there. And if they ever cut me off completely, or if I ever cut them off completely, there would be feelings. So, if possible, get it worked out. Just make yourself available, but no, you can't force this. Okay? Spirit, this is a salvageable situation. We have the Death card in reverse. This is the Death card gives birth to something else. The Santa Muerte deck is one of my favorites because it shows her pregnant, with possibility pregnant with the next thing.
I love that.
this is saying something new will come of this. Don't try to do things based on the past. He's your big brother and it hurts. Oh.
He's my big brother and it hurts a lot. I have chosen to love him from a distance.
Yeah, sometimes that's what we have to do. Because if somebody's covered in poison, you don't want that poison getting on you or affecting your life. I get that. My family, I cut them off when I was using. I made that decision because I didn't want my poison in their life. Yeah, I don't think that he's going to make those types of decisions. Just be there. The death card also represents Scorpio, and Scorpio is a family card. It is defending the ones that you care about, and I think that that defense may turn into attack if you're not careful. Love the ones and care for them, but don't try to force their healing. This has to cycle in its own time. Good luck to you, my love, and please take care of your health. Don't get stressed out. All right? I think next time I'm going to put the light up. I have to figure out how to, because I keep fading in and out every time I do like this.
Okay.
Might be I'm just brown. I don't know.
You are brown. I am very white.
Oh, the last card I have for you, my dear, your oracle card, is the happiness card. All right? So this is the card that ties it all together. Your happiness needs to be paramount right now. All right? It's okay to love somebody, but if you need to love them from a distance, that's what you got to do. All right.
Okay. So starting off with the reading, I have the Knight of Swords. And this card is cold and stony and stoic. And I feel like that represents your partner. And I feel like this person in your life is unable to change right now. Not moldable or anything. He's just not able to change. And you say you've cut cords, but I have the Two of Cups here saying that you have not done it emotionally. So you still have a bond that is tied together. You see this little twining of, two things down here in the reflection of the lake. You still have emotional bonds with him that you still have those energy strands to your heart and to your sacral that you have not cut. So I feel like there's still a lot that you haven't fully let go of. You need to take control. This is the Emperor. This is the Aries card. You need to put your foot down, set boundaries, take control, cut all cords, and that means everything. That means you don't speak with him, you don't have any contact with him whatsoever. That means, lose his number. Like, whether this is a family member or a partner or whoever this person is, you can't, to truly cut cords means you cut this person completely out of your life. If you don't want to feel those effects, you have to be able to 100% gone. The good news is that you have several people all around you supporting you. And these could be people, these could be resources. You have a lifeline. You have the support all around you in dealing with this. But with the Page of Pentacles reversed, the Page of Pentacles being reversed, it shows ungroundedness. You're afraid to make this decision. There's a lot of fear. This is a root chakra card. You have a lot of fear that I don't know if it comes with, with your childhood, never feeling secure and safe. But you can give yourself that. It comes from within. It doesn't come from a partner or anyone else. You can give that to you, but you just have to be able to say, I can put my foot down. And you have the Knight of Wands here. This hair is just giving you all kinds of energy, saying that yes, you can do this. You have the energy, you have the ambition, you have the courage, you have the strength, and all you have to do is make that leap. You have the duck and the chrysanthemum, here, giving you luck, giving you energy, but it's reversed. So there's all this good energy sent to you of support, like that 10 of Pentacles, but you just aren't ready to accept it yet. There's some feeling of unworthiness, like that root chakra card I was talking about. Then you have the Weasel and Pine. This is strength and introspection. This is that need to really go within and listen to your heart and listen to your emotions. What do you really want from all this experience? What have you learned? What can you take into the future? This is a lesson for you, big time. And finally, you have the Cat and the Lavender. This is my favorite card. I love it. It's so cute. And it's independence, but it's reversed. This tells me big time that you're afraid to be alone. Just remember, you are not alone. A wolf is not a lone wolf. A wolf has its pack. Yes. So you have the strength all around you. You just have to accept that support. This is something that, like I said, this is a liminal reading. So this is like bubbling to the surface. So now that you know what you have to do, you can follow through with that. I hope that resonates and helps with you, with everything that's going on.
I just realized normally I have a little banner scrolling across the bottom saying, please remember, although our intentions are pure, we are not doctors, we are not lawyers, so if you have legal questions, we cannot answer those. If you're honestly bothered by something, you can always get outside help also. Please. Yeah. She's working on it, y'all. We love you, girl.
That was, whew.
Yeah, let's do that.
Maureen, yes, you're working on it. We are all a work in progress. There's a reason we got into tarot. I know I got into tarot so that I could work on my shadows.
I got into tarot because I was a teenager and I wanted something rock and roll, but
you wanted to be a rock star, but maybe I'll just
instead I found a tool. I found a valuable tool, and when everybody else put their cards down, I had a high school class, you guys, called Unexplained Phenomena.
I'm so jealous of this.
Yeah, the class was
Magic and Moonlight. Hey, how are you?
We would just watch scary movies and play with tarot cards and have discussions, and that was it. We would read.
Said she got into tarot to pick up men at the bar.
No, I used to fold paper napkins into roses to do that. I'd sit at the bar and make a rose out of a paper napkin, or a paper rose out of a napkin, and always guys would come up and say, how did you do that? And I'd say, well, come here, let me show you. And I'd take their hands and I'd show them how to do it. Yeah, never failed. Bobby was smooth in his day, man. I had it. All right. So next up on our hit list,
Maru. Oh, I'm first now, huh?
You are.
Maru.
Maru gets. Yeah.
Somebody said, "Damn, Bobby." I guess it was loud.
Sorry. I always forget that. Well, the mic is usually hanging up, so when I do it, there's a distance. Right now, it's on the table.
Maru, I am reading for you. Palm readings does get you free drinks from the bartender, said Miss Darrow D.
It does.
She cracks me up. I love you. You are so funny.
I wish that Miss Tarot D and I lived near each other.
Oh my gosh.
Totally. Well, because then I wouldn't live near you. But I want to be with my Joey and my.
We all need to live in a commune.
But yeah, we would have partied good, Miss Tarot D. Oh my God, can you imagine me and Miss Tarot D together?
That would be a party in a handbag.
Good Lord Hermes. That would...
Yes, it would be so much fun if we all lived together. Oh my gosh.
Not Miss Tarot D.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love this card. Play Love Remember, oh I'm sorry, Magic by Moonlight, put a bong down. Maru, you're so awesome. You do so many good things for us. Live, you take care of us.
Yeah,
we love you for it. We sure do.
Luckily, I've only had one troll since I've ever been online, and they went to kick him out. I was like, no, this one's mine.
Let me add him.
Right. I was like, how dare you come into my house and act like that?
All right. I'm first, correct?
You are.
Maru. We've got the Page of Swords reversed. And this is the transformation card. I love this. I love this monarch. This card is telling me that you're going through this transformation, but there's some trepidation a little bit. You know, there's something that you're working toward, but there's almost this like, if I get better at it, it's almost like you're afraid that if you get better at it, things will change, and that scares you just a little bit. It's like you're almost afraid of what is going to happen in that next phase. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune here reversed. So there's that resistance. I don't know what it is that you're quite afraid of or where that trepidation is coming from, but there's like this huge change that is about to happen, bubbling to the surface, but there's this block that is right in front of you that is something that is slowing your roll, something that is standing in your way, something inside of you. And you've got the Queen of Swords reversed. Look at that cheetah. Rawr. And this Queen of Wands reversed is, you know, blocking your courage, you know, blocking your bravery. You know, the Queen of Wands, she's got balls of steel. She does. I mean, nothing stands in her way. Absolutely nothing. She's the Witch of the Tarot.
Yeah.
And so whatever trepidation is happening, maybe it'll come out in the other cards that I've drawn. it's something that literally is standing in your way. Okay, so I'm going to go to my next cards because I'm anxious to find out. You've got the Two of Swords here. There's all this electricity and all this energy all around you. Look at that card. Isn't that beautiful?
It is. That whole deck is.
You know, there's, you know, you're on that precipice. But there's this, almost like you're, like something is a little bit too powerful. Maybe something that you don't feel that you can handle. And I don't know where that's coming from because you have the Strength card right here telling you, yes, honey, you can. There is nothing to be afraid of because you've got the finesse. You've got the power. You've got that. Not power. That's not what I want to say.
Sorry.
I know, it got in my head. You have the skills and the forthright and the fortitude and the knowledge and the strength to be able to accomplish and handle what's coming next. There really should be nothing to be afraid of. The King of Swords here is reversed, and the King of Swords is the know-it-all of the tarot. Okay, you can't tell him anything that he doesn't already know. You know,
it's a lot of kings and queens here.
Yeah.
We're not done either.
With it being reversed, this is something that knowledge is power, honey. The only thing you have to fear is something that you don't know. So do your research. Find out what it is that you're afraid of, because most people are afraid of the unknown. So knowledge is power. So if you're afraid you're going to need to know this, well, get ahead of the game. For knowledge is for power. So get ahead of the game and do your research. Know what you're up against. Know thy enemy. And you're going to be fine. Look at this again. I just want you to see that. You got this, honey. There's, you know, it's all in your head. So you've got the Vulture and the Asphodel. I knew it, called it upheaval, and it's reversed. You are not going to fail. The only way you're going to fail is if you don't try. I said what I said. You love me.
I do.
You've got the Beaver and the Birch, and this is home. You're going to be.
Miss Tarody's gonna go eat dinner. See you soon.
It's reversed here because this is out of your comfort zone. But remember our first card, the Page of Swords. The only way to transform is to be willing to do it. You have to be willing to take that step to get where you want to go. There's this wonderful expanse. You're right there. You're on that precipice. But you have to be able to jump out of your comfort zone to get there. And last is the Snake and the Fern starting over, but it's reversed. So this tells me you've done this before. You can do it again. This is all a lesson that you've already learned in your life. You've done it before. You can do it again. Pull from that confidence. You've got this, honey. I believe in you. Spirit believes in you. The universe believes in you. Me and Bobby believe in you. We love you so much. And to you.
What if you had to say for yourself, if you were a plant, what plant would you be?
I am rosemary. Even though mugwort is my plant spirit ally, I am rosemary.
Sorry. I'm wondering if I could make a little design
Isn't that beautiful?
Like that snake intertwined around rosemary.
Aww.
That would look so cool. I'm gonna see if I can come up with it.
Look how beautiful that is, you guys. I love this deck. Woodland Wardens.
I just noticed while you were reading, Joey and I are balanced opposites. Look at us, one in light, one in shadow. That is so great. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're so welcome, Madhu.
So here's what I have for you, boo-boo. Or should I start off with saying, hey, boo? In the Earth realm, we have the Three of Cups. This is not only a card of emotional joy, happiness, abundance, partying with your friends, taking the time to celebrate the moments, but it also tells me that the problems you're having stem from Cancer, and Cancer deals with our lineage, our bloodline. Birch and Fern are Latvian cultural plants. That is so awesome. Yes, she's very strong in culture. I love that. Yeah, I would love to have you on sometime, Maru, and talk about Latvian culture and religion. I think everyone would love a historical viewpoint, and if I could get it from anybody, I would love to get it from you. Yeah, the Three of Cups is a card of Cancer, and Cancer deals with where we came from, our family tree, so to speak, our lineage. So that tells me not only are you in a phase now where you're learning how to enjoy yourself, but the issues that you're having stem from your mother was Cancer. I love that. The issues you're having may stem from family issues. I think that you're coming out of those negative thoughts. What Joey is saying, I'm saying that time is shifting. And before you, it was like a seesaw. This is you. This was everything else. Now you're coming out of it. And not only are you coming out of it, but you're rising above it. So I think you're out of the funk, or coming out of the funk. I think you are rejuvenating. That's the word I was looking for, rejuvenating. I think you're rejuvenating yourself. Reinvigorating? Rejuvenating. You're phoenixifying yourself, bitch. You're transforming into something awesome.
Yeah. That monarch was, yeah.
And I don't think it's just spiritually. I think it's a frame of mind. You have the Seven of Cups energy going on. This is choices. This is fixed water Scorpio, which is family matters. But I'm sorry. Yeah. But it's saying your options. You're seeing more and more that you actually can do this shit. I don't like to use the phrase coming out of your shell. I think you've always been this badass butterfly dragon. I just think you've kept it hidden. I think you've kept that part of yourself away from everybody else. And now I think it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to fly, my little bat. The cups are in this card. They're just at the bottom. She's looking at the bats, though, and I love that. In fire, which is the realm of passion and desire, it's the realm of action. We have the King of Cups. Smokelets. We have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups. The King of Cups. I'm trying to figure out if it's you or another person. I think it's both. I think it's you trying to prove yourself to another person. And I think that you're over that bullshit. Or at least put it aside. I think you're actually taking the time, this is so good with this picture, to see what is in your cup. That's actually a person coming out of the cup, out of the watery mist. You're recognizing your own power now and aren't afraid to stand in your light. It's still a little shaky, but you're building. And I say it's still shaky because the next card I have, we had the King of Cups, and now I've got the Queen of Cups. This is the most spiritual card, but like I say, it's reversed. Okay, so it came out like this, it should be like this. All that's saying to me is, since it falls into the water realm, you're starting to accept more and more and more about yourself. It's not a matter of acceptance, it's connection. You're learning how to properly connect, I should say. You're learning how to dial in better, more and more. The Queen is the most spiritual bitch in the deck. Alright? You're still at a point where you're learning, so to speak, what your manual says. You're reading your driver's manual for yourself. And you're finding chapters and pages you didn't know were there before. In the spirit realm, we have the Seven of Swords reverse. Alright, now, the Seven of Swords on this deck shows Little Red Riding Hood hunting the wolf. This falls in reverse. The wolf is still in charge, but not for long. Alright, that wolf represents the unknown, what's hidden. You're dialing in more and more and more. I love to have Maru on 420.
Yeah.
Because she really does have a good insight. Those things you do in the shadows, spiritually, that you don't think people would be interested in, the ways you look at the world, they will be interested. I wish you did more on your channel, like from you talking. I love to hear you talk about your opinions on things. I just love opinionated people. I really do.
You must.
I do. I do think you work best on your own. I think that working alone, your hermit mode, you said you have a hermit crab totem. I get that. But you're really good at communicating. This is the communication card. However, there was 2 cards that came out. I thought it was 1. That's why I was like, the other card is the teamwork card, and it came out upside down. This isn't a bad thing. I work best on my own. Joey works best on her own, but I'm learning how to work with other people.
It helps that we have fun.
Yeah, that's the key, I think.
Yeah.
Because before I was so focused on what other people were feeling or thinking that I wasn't in the moment.
Right.
So I'm glad to see you're coming out into this new phase of your power. What the hell, Bobby?
Jeez, that scared me.
I hope that wasn't a client. I didn't recognize the number. That was funny. It scared me too. Yeah, congratulations on coming out of it. And don't worry about not being able to work with other people. Well, I don't work well with other people for the most part.
I'm not other people.
Doing YouTube has helped me a great deal with that. So, yeah, I want to see you do more on your channel, girlfriend. That's what I have for you. Thank you for letting us read for you today.
Thank you. Yeah, good one.
I muted it. I hope I muted it. Muted it. Mute.
Oh, she was talking about with Steve about doing a vocal podcast.
Good. And how's that project with Hershey coming? You guys still doing the scrapbooking? They're doing a scrapbook thing too.
Nice.
Our friend Marina has a class coming up on scrapbooking.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It's the thing.
Okay, so who do we have next? Audra, are you here?
Audra, are you here?
Audra.
Give us a shout if you're here, Audra.
Hail to the spirit of Audra. Do you like black and white?
Hey, she's here.
Okay, do you like black and white movies?
Sometimes.
I love black and white movies. My grandma and I used to watch them. She's the one who got me into old movies, but she also got me into Night Gallery and vampire movies and monster movies. She was a badass woman.
So we're reading for Audra?
Yes, but I was in the middle of something.
I am so sorry.
Now I forgot what I was saying. It's all right.
Your grandma used to watch with you.
She did. How did you know?
I was paying attention.
Oh. Yeah. My grandma and I used to watch scary movies together. I think that was the basic point. I knew it was going somewhere, but it was just me babbling.
I've watched The Birds, and I've watched Psycho.
I think I was going for the dichotomy. She really was cray-cray. She taught me how to watch Anti-Mame with classic black and white movies.
Really?
Oh, Blithe Spirit. That's where it was going.
Oh.
Blithe Spirit. The movie Blithe Spirit. It's an old black and white movie, and it's hilarious. They accidentally summon this guy's dead ex-wife.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Funny movie.
Okay. I think I've heard of it.
I love classics.
We'll have to put it on our list to watch together.
No, we save those for the movies when I go and scream.
Like a girl. I love
Joey scared the fuck out of me today, you guys. She told me she's on her way, so I left the door open for her, and I was in here getting things ready, going through my checklist in my head, and she said something, and I just about shit on myself. I screamed. I screamed so loud, 6 generations back heard me. It wasn't even funny.
Arsenic and Old Lace, Audra said.
Arsenic and Old Lace is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Crystal.
That's Boris Karloff as the bad one. Yeah, I remember that.
I've never seen it. So do you want to do Audra first? Do you want to start first? Do you want me to?
I'll do Audra first. Hold on.
Go for it.
So Audra, we're doing liminal readings today. Yeah, Joey has to rein me in when I get high. I'm all over the place.
I'm gonna pee though.
Go. I will do this. Just doing it. Shit.
What?
The door is open to the bedroom, so go quietly. The dogs are up. I have 5 dogs, and I'm like, oh, they're bigger than Joey. Hold on. Oh, there they go. I hear them barking. She'll be fine. If I hear her scream, I'll know. Just kidding. They're ankle height. Audra, earth, air, fire, water, spirit. I did. I almost shit all over myself. Tiptoe to the bathroom. You know what? I liked using this Crow Redux Oracle, so I'm going to pull you a card from that. Audra, the first card I have for you in the Earth Realm is the 3 of Cups. This is the second time the 3 of Cups has come up in the Earth Realm for me, and I'm using a different deck. So, well, she's out of the bathroom. Hold on. Did you get ankle bited?
No. They knew me. I just said, shh.
Good. Yeah, they do know you. Okay. So.
Oh, your mom named you Janet after her sister, and Lee was for Janet Lee. I love that. I'm sorry.
Janet Lee is one of the best horror actresses. So, we have. Wasn't she in The Fog? One of her last movies? I think it was. The 3 of Cups is card of Cancer. It falls into the Earth Realm. I was about to say it's not only a message for you, but for the reader when that happens as well. So, yay! I got joy in my life. This is the party card. And this is telling me to share your emotional happiness, share the growth, share the spirituality. You're the emotional water right now that is going to, oh, that's a bad metaphor, don't go down that road. Basically, help things grow. Spread that sunshine around, bitch. In the air realm, which is your thoughts, we have the Knight of Cups reversed. Now, at first glance, this is a real sexy card. It's got a midriff shown and everything, but like I say, it is reversed. This is direction. This is dreams. This is lack of direction. Lack of vision. Lack of heart. I think when you think about things too much, you talk yourself into a corner. Don't overthink things emotionally. We're dealing with spiritual matters here. You really can't overthink things like this. I think or as I say, I think.
This is my favorite, Ace of Pentacles.
I'm getting that you are learning how to connect and you're nailing it. Keep going. I say that because in the fire realm, we have the Queen of Cups, and she's right side up. Joey said it earlier, this is the most spiritual queen, or was it me? Either one.
Oh, you said it, yeah. I was talking about the Queen of Wands being the Witch of the Tarot.
That's what it was. This is... She's water of water. All right, this is very, very spiritual. Let me see what I'm seeing here. Well, you haven't gotten a new job yet. We're not talking about material things. You will have reason to celebrate.
Celebrate, celebrate.
That 3 is celebration. Have you only been looking at jobs you think are jobs, so to speak, jobs that widen your horizon a little bit, maybe. Apply for some things that speak to your heart, not just to your pocketbook. That Knight of Cups is lack of direction, so maybe focusing or shifting it to include things that speak to your heart and soul might be a route to go. You are water of water coming out of my eyes. Lean into things that speak to your heart. In the water realm, we have the Lover's card. This is a union. This is a pairing. This is a meeting of the minds and of the heart. Start looking for something that speaks to your heart, not just to your mind. What about dialysis? What did I miss? I was thinking, oh, okay, you were thinking of pediatric home health nurse. That would be a job that would speak to this type of energy. That would be a job where you're caring for somebody. The water of water. Widen your field there. Do something that speaks to your heart. Okay? I was toying with the idea a while back of taking an overnight job as a carer at a care home. So not only would I be able to study my tarot, but I would have people that I would be able to care for. I decided not to do it because it just interfered with my schedule and clients. So I just decided to focus on my clients. In spirit, we have the Hanged Man. Now, yeah, okay, this is a pretty card too. Yeah, the Hanged Man is about inaction, but it's also about finding a new perspective. Okay, it's about seeing past illusions. This is a card of water again. It's a card of Neptune, which is the water card. Okay, it is one of the 3 mother letters. It's Mem.
Remember.
Yeah, so lean into that water part of yourself. And I think your dependency that you're feeling will come to an end. I'm assuming feelings of dependency because I drew the dependency card, but I drew it upside down. See, the little baby birds are dependent on the parent bird. I think you will. It would be night shift probably. You've been in that month. Yeah. Finally seeing the direction. Lean into it, girlfriend. Lean into it. Uh-oh. I don't know who's at the door. Probably the mailman. So, that's what we have for you. Thank you for letting us read for you tonight, Audra. Good luck. I'm sorry. I saw your cards laid out. I'm so focused on mine and the mailman. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Good, now I can go see.
Yes, you can. All right, Audra. I have the 7 of Swords here, and this feels like you've gotten everything out of what you're currently doing that you possibly can, and it just feels like now you're just kind of stuck in something that is just you're going through the motions, absorb. I'm a robot. There's nothing that is passionate or fun-loving. You're just not. It's just. It feels robotic and mundane, and everything is just going through the motions, in other words. You've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And Seven of Pentacles is, waiting for your, you've planted all these seeds and you're waiting for the fruit to harvest. When it's reversed, you've planted the seeds, but nothing is coming to harvest. You're not getting anywhere at what you're doing. So it feels like you're running on empty. Nothing is producing. You've done everything that you can where you're at, but you're not getting anywhere. There's no reward. It feels, mundane, too mundane. So you've got the King of Pentacles reversed. I love this guy. And, he is, very, very much a master of his passions, right? But when he's reversed, there's no passion there. There's no fire, no creativity. You feel like you're almost like drowning. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. And it just feels like you're not doing what you should be doing. You're not, there's nothing that makes you excited about going to work and doing what you're doing. I see you. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Normally, upright, the Queen of Pentacles is everything she touches grows and is fertile. She's happy, she's nurturing, she's loving. Hey, John. She's either in the kitchen or in the garden. She's nurturing, she's fruitful, but you don't feel at home where you are right now. So with that being reversed, you just don't feel like this is where you're supposed to be. You've not found your true purpose. You've not found your calling yet. I like not working, just not the no money part. No joke. I hear that. Yeah. But you have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. This is such a beautiful card. When it's upright, you're leaving something perfect to search for something better. But when it's reversed, you're sticking to your guns. You're not just taking any job because it's any job. You won't settle. And this is a good thing. We don't want you to settle. We want you to find something that hits all your passions. And so it's good that you're doing that because you have my favorite card in the deck. I love this card. Look at this. Beautiful. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is jackpot. This is money in the bank. This is a gift from the universe. This is your ticket to Funky Town. All right. This is basically the gateway into your purpose, your calling. This is something that, I call it the scholarship card because this is like, here's your free ride. This is like something that is a seed that's going to grow into something very bountiful and very beautiful. Show me the money. Yes. Show me the yes. Show me the money. Absolutely. So this is something bubbling to the surface, right? So keep an open mind about this. Yes, it's going to happen for you. Pentacles are just slow moving. So like I said, this is liminal stuff bubbling to the surface. Don't expect this to happen tomorrow. The Hound and the Pair, loyalty. And you have this reversed. So what this is telling me is don't take a job just because it's in your realm, like what Bobby was saying, in your realm. Expand, think outside the box a little bit. Because you also have the fox and the ivy, adaptability, which is reversed. So again, you're having all those signs point to, okay, expand a little bit, do something a little bit different. Widen your search bar, big time.
Widen your search bar.
Yes.
Use more meta tags.
Yes, use more meta tags. Go to Chat GPT. Yes. Selena helped me out on that one. Yes. The Finch and the Peach romance. And you have this reversed too. So this is telling me to start to live out your fantasy a little bit. Start to dream a little bit. What do you wish you could do? And I'm going to tell you, do a petition. Write your dream job out on a piece of paper and, write those possibilities out and then burn it or bury it. But make that wish out to the universe because, it's like fishing. Just do it.
So I manifested my husband. You think I'm lying? I totally did. I called him. I didn't know him. I made that wish.
ChatGPT is just get the app and just get it and start playing with it.
So Joey, that Ace of Pentacles.
Yes.
What astrological energy does that?
It is all earth signs. So Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus.
That's right.
Pure potential. So when this is pure potential, that is telling you the world is open to you. You just have to figure out where you want to set your anchor, homegirl.
Yeah, it's not only money, which is Taurus, but it's Capricorn, which is identity, and Virgo, which is good health. And my new shot of the day. So yes, thank you for letting us read for you, my dear.
Thank you so much. It is 3:12. So when do you have to get ready to go to do your Hermes?
I'm basically going to. We got another half hour.
Okay.
Are you good with that?
Yes.
Okay. You're the clock.
Yeah, I just don't want you to be.
As long as I'm done by 3:50, I'm good.
Okay.
I just need to grab food.
Yes. So we're ending at 3:45.
Yes. The sprout has spoken.
Who was that? What? Who is that message for?
That was for Audra. Audra. You do have a purple.
I love how beautiful the Anima Mundi is. Still my favorite deck.
I'm gonna get that deck. I am. The animals didn't scream to me before, but seeing you use it.
I love it.
Yeah. All right.
Look at the Chariot.
Let's smoke cleanse this bitch. Oh, it's a ram. What did I have for the Emperor?
The Emperor? I think it's a wolf.
A wolf. That sounds about right. So, next up. She had to go eat, but if she comes back, we'll make her primary Miss Tarot D. Alright, so that means Magic by Moonlight. Are you with us?
Magic by Moonlight, are you here? Not 3 times!
You know, that movie Blithe Spirit starts in a seance. That's why I keep thinking of it.
We're going to have to watch it together.
It's funny. I tried to get my husband to watch these movies with me. He doesn't like old movies. He did like a couple that I've managed to slip past his radar, like start them automatically. Murder by Death. I don't know if you ever saw that. It is not a movie that they would allow to be played in the movie theaters nowadays.
Really?
It is, but yeah. I mean, it's Peter Sellers is playing a Chinese man. It's it's culturally insensitive. It's not meant to be.
Right.
Yeah. But okay, she's here.
Woo! I love that the 8 of Wands is a roadrunner. Oh, it's a pine tree.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't ding it in there.
It's a pine tree.
Oh! The Emperor is a pine tree.
You never know with the Animal Monday deck.
I was gonna say, I thought it was all animals.
That's what you get for thinking.
That's what my mom used to do. Actually, my sister, my brother, my grandma.
Who's first?
You can go first, I think.
All right. Magic by Moonlight. Do you know her first name?
No.
Okay.
I do, but I can't recall it. I'm sorry.
No worries.
I'm actually going to use my Santa Muerte deck.
I got my 3 favorite decks here. I am good to go.
That's it, Shay. You're in my phone as Shay.
Shay.
Everybody's in my phone.
Nice to meet you,
Different
Shay.
names.
I'm Joey. In case you didn't know.
She sent me a very nice letter saying how good my reading was one night.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have to remember to do that spell for Nathan.
I'm so happy with the bath salts I made yesterday.
Yeah. I'm all depressed. Yeah.
I'll teach you how to make some.
Whoa. Okay. Hold on.
That was wow.
Oh, if I'm reading the energy right, then there's more than one person trying to get a message here.
What are you talking about, Lewis?
The Quiet Man. Yes, I love The Quiet Man with Maureen O'Hara. Experiment C. I'll put you on the list.
But
yeah.
we probably won't be able to get to you today.
Doubtful.
Doubtful.
But just in case, I'll put you on. We have to end in less than half an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, actually, 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah. Okay. Are we reading for now? Shay.
Shay.
All right, Shay.
Oh, I thought you said who's reading first. I was like,
oh, yes, I'm reading first. Okay. So, on my first set of cards, I have the King of Swords going on here. And this is kind of a like I was saying earlier, kind of a know-it-all energy. And this can represent a person in your life or you, but this is a person that is kind of snobby about their intelligence. So, you know, it's just a kind of a person that kind of it's air of air. Okay, so this is someone who's a master of the intellect. Okay, and this is a person in your life that is not necessarily making you happy. So I have the Ten of Cups reversed, which upright is lots of happiness. You know, the world around you is just, you know who it is. Okay. I need to say no more then. But you should be feeling all of these wonderful feelings. It should be a happy family, but right now it feels very one-sided. And you have the Six of Pentacles, where this is very much a card of balance. And this is what you want. You want that fairness. You want that balance. But you've been giving a lot of yourself, and this other person has not been returning the favor and is wearing on your personal happiness and your mental health, and your heart. So it feels kind of icky. So in my second set of cards, I have the King of Cups here. And this person in your life is very cut off emotionally. This person is older, and it feels like this could represent you kind of cutting off your feelings as a way to kind of protect yourself. You're kind of like, I won't feel any of those feelings, as a way to kind of let it slide. But when you do that, you don't get the lesson. You have the moon here. This is a gorgeous card. And when the moon is reversed, you're not getting that lesson. You're not learning what you need to know. You're not getting that shadow work done. That shadow work is something you repress, like the King of Cups is doing here. When you repress that, it's kind of like, I'll just shove it down and swallow it instead of actually dealing with it, which is not good. And then you have the Strength card, the Scarab Beetle here, but you have it reversed. So this is actually kind of, you're not giving yourself credit. You're not giving yourself the power and the courage to stand your ground. You're basically letting this other person have control over you when you should be having control of the situation. It's an ouchy situation and a sensitive one, but I feel like if you don't address this, it's going to continually happen. You see the infinity symbol right here on the Strength card. If you don't nip this in the bud, it's going to continue to happen. If you don't learn the lesson in this relationship, it's going to happen in your future relationships as well. What?
I like that.
Oh, okay.
Like, past to the future.
Yeah,
like
yeah. And so
I was just admiring you.
Oh, thank you. So in your Oracle deck, the Woodland Wardens, you have the Spider and the Passion Flower, creative ingenuity. You know, when you have the Spider, you know, every move you make now has retribution. It's like the ripple theory. So you know, if you have children, your children see you and they do what you do. You know, every action that you have has a reaction to everyone else you come in contact with. So make sure you set a good example for your peers, for your kids, for your loved ones, all of that. And then you have the Goat and the Willow overcoming obstacles. You know, goats climb mountains, like they scale them on the side of the mountains, if you've ever seen them. You have the strength to do this. You just have to call upon it, bring it forth from inside. You have the owl and the hop here, wisdom, you know, but it's reversed. You're not pulling upon the wisdom that you have inside of you. You're no dummy. So, like, don't act like it. Pull that wisdom that you have inside of you, that we all know, the people who love and support you and your family and your friends and all around you know that you have inside of you. You just have to pull it forth. That is what is bubbling up. That is what is coming forth for you. So
she's been working up that mountain.
Yep.
Just remember, ain't no mountain high enough.
Ain't no valley low enough from you.
All right.
I hope I wasn't too harsh, but I really wanted that lesson.
That was harsh. This is a bomb. Some of my readings. Well, my love, let me start off by saying, girl. No, I'm just kidding.
Girl.
Normally I read the oracle card last, but it has a tendency to do that. What did you drop? Oh, I thought it was mine. Mine has a tendency, the one I just gave you.
I need a piece of chocolate after that.
Girl, that's her favorite. Smoky quartz. That would have not been good. Yeah, normally I read the oracle last, but I'm going to read it first because I think it lends a little direction to where this reading is going. The card I drew for you is from my Halloween deck because every day is fucking Halloween in my life. This is a card of forgiveness. It's called Forgiveness, # reducing burden. So think of it as a reverse 10 of Wands energy, putting down that burden that you've been carrying about that around with you, that emotional and mental stress of dealing with the situation. Why do you keep dropping things, woman? Are you okay?
I lost the card. I got it.
Nobody panic. Tarot on the loose. Okay. If you're a reader and you drop your card, you panic. Believe me. So I'm seeing a modicum of you needing to put down some bullshit that you've been carrying around with you on an emotional level. This is not just forgiving others, but forgiving yourself for any decisions that you've made to protect yourself. We have the first card in the Earth realm is the 10 of Swords in reverse. I'm using the 7th of Muerte deck, and anytime I reach for this deck, I know spiritual messages from an ancestral place are involved. I know that people from that side are trying to talk to you, as it were. My people talk to your people. They have a confab, and I get the message. The 10 of Swords in reverse is coming out of a bullshit frame of mind. The 10 of Swords upright is about the end of a very painful situation, which has left your mind all jacked up. That 10 of Swords in reverse tells me you're coming out of that phase. You are now ready. Your mind has been set more clearly now. No, how do I say this? It always gets a little muddier when I get the ancestors involved. Hold on. told you there was more than one person trying to get this message to you. It's a lot of people who have your back, all pretty much screaming the same thing. It's okay. We got you. I don't think you're communicating properly with your spiritual side. I have the next card is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Beautiful card. This is things happening quickly. It's ruled by Mercury, Sagittarius and Mercury. Be open to communication. Stop trying to overthink it. Let your heart and your spirit guide the way. The next card I have for you in the fire realm is the Seven of Cups. This is a very spiritual card. This is fixed air Aquarius. This is Scorpio energy. Scorpio is a very psychic sign. I think that a lot of what you're scared of or not scared. Scared is not the right word. A lot of what you're not considering looking at. There seems to be a lot of that going on tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Actual hearing voices of your ancestors when they speak to you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that connection needs to be widened. I think you're only scratching the surface. I think full-on channeling may be involved here. That Eight of Wands card in reverse tells me messages need to flow, but they're not flowing. You also have another 8 with that Eight of Swords here in the water realm. The Eight of Swords is Gemini energy. This is Gemini at its worst. This is the two voices screaming so loud. The logical mind, the monkey mind, overriding your spiritual mind. And I think that's what's interfering with your divine connection to, I don't want to say, I never like to use the phrase, use your ancestors. But it's okay to make use of them, to be allies with them. And I don't think you're realizing how many of them are wanting to work with you. If you already work with them, I think there's a couple more who want to step up and come forward. So please examine that. Oh, holy shit, I didn't notice that.
What?
I will tell you. I'm glad you asked. The next card I have in spirit is another 8. We've got a third 8. I know you put your cards away, but one of them was the Strength card, wasn't it? I saw the
beetle.
Lemniscate.
Yes.
Which spoke to me.
I get it.
The Lemniscate, the Eternity symbol, is an 8. It's also on the Strength card.
Yes.
It's infinite strength. I think all of these 8s that are upside down is the wisdom of eternity at your fingertips. You just need to
I concur.
make use of what's being offered to you. Okay, yeah, that little Lemniscate symbol here at the top. That's an 8. It's also one of the two cards, the Magician and the Strength card, have that symbol. This is the Wisdom of Ages.
The Magician. It's the Death's Head Moth.
Now, for all of these voices to be talking this loud at one time, and for that forgiveness card to come up, says, if you start working with your ancestors in this way, you're going to be doing deeper and deeper shadow work. You won't have a choice. Ancestors have a way of making you lift your head and say, look, bitch. Okay. They do that with me. They do that with anybody who works with them. Just be open to those messages. All right. You work with some time to strengthen, widen, expand.
Yep, that's been a theme too tonight.
It really has, hasn't it? And this is backed up by the actual cards we're showing you from different decks.
Yeah. I'm working with 3. You've worked with what, 5 or 7?
Yeah, a lot. I'm surrounded by,
I know. I couldn't bring all of my decks.
Joey's room is just as bad as mine with decks. Okay, if not more so. I have another room where most of my decks are. She's got just as many decks as I do. Don't let her fool you. So yeah, if you work with ancestors, you're going to be doing deeper shadow work. So be prepared for that.
Well, if you watch my 1 card in 4 deck series, I always have new ones to show.
Now, I'm going to be doing Selena's reading with you next, right? So, hand me that deck right there. Second down on the left. That one. Yep.
Oh, the Skelly deck.
Yep.
All right. Do we have time? It's 3:36.
Yeah, we got time.
Okay.
I'll make the time for Selena.
All right. Yep, mine are all shuffled.
I'm using the Sunny Skeleton
Selena,
deck.
we're reading for you now.
Yes. This was a gift from my sis Selena.
I think I bought all mine. These were all bought.
I'm blessed to have people around me who aren't yes men.
Card intervention. You can pry my cards out of my cold dead body.
Right, I already left instructions bury me with a deck. You think I'm lying? Daddy's gonna need a way to communicate. You're welcome, Magic. And again, I love the fact that you have
You're so welcome.
A in your name. Not all my decks. There won't be enough room in the coffin. Just one. One good one. Make it a good one. Well, and an Oracle deck. Okay, 2 decks. And I am learning Lenormand. 3 decks. 3 decks. I already know which Oracle deck I need for Selena. Alright. Well, there we go.
With your stuffies.
When my cards are done shuffling, they're done shuffling.
Yeah, same. It's like, just choose already, lady.
Right. Well, they don't say lady, but pretty much. Yes.
Selena. Are you going first?
No,
Please go first.
Okay.
I'm going.
I can. If I go first, you wait another 20 seconds, my dear.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I was talking to Selena, not you. I would never talk to my friends that way, and for real. Selena, for you. They tend to bite back. All of you.
Right? Oh. I'm getting signs of a seizure.
Oh, honey.
I know. Bear with me. I apologize.
Hit the pipe. That'll help.
Nope, I can't.
Then I will. Because this is my last hit.
If you guys don't know, I have a seizure disorder. And I'm starting to have one. So that means I got about 10 minutes before I get a huge migraine.
Yeah.
So we're on borrowed time.
Yeah, well, we're done. All right, so Selena, my love.
But I got about 10 minutes.
Right.
So, yeah.
In the Earth realm.
I'm going to use this. I'm just going to rub my head.
In the Earth realm, I have the Four of Pentacles in reverse from the Sunny skeleton. So, the Four of Pentacles deals with security. Things are...
That's 6.
Oh, God, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. I'm worried about your seizure now. Do you want me to go get the skull cap?
No, go ahead. Because I want to have plenty of time so you don't miss your 4 o'clock. You're fine. I'll get it from you after this. Don't worry about it. I don't want you to miss your 4 o'clock.
I'm not worried about the 4. Do you guys care if I start late at 4 o'clock?
No.
Alright, I'm trusting you. I'm gonna put it on. I'm not gonna focus on you right now.
Yeah, no, I got it. I promise you.
You better not be lying to me, Joey.
I have a smoky quartz on my eyebrow. Thank you, Miss Tara D. So much.
The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Stop giving so much. The 6 is a card of providing for others, giving to others. But when it's upside down in the Earth realm, that Earth energy needs to become stabilized. Don't be handing it out. Focus on yourself. Here, try that one.
Nope, I'm okay. I got my smoky quartz. I am good.
I hear my boobies. The 6 of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. It's not only Taurus energy, there's 3 Taurus cards. It's the one that's right in the middle. So it's stable energy. That energy needs, I hear my boobs. This energy needs to be fixed and set. You need to reestablish certain areas of your life. You need to be more Taurus-y, so to speak.
Oh, I agree. Can I just, intervene?
Ah, I see.
The bear and the cedar leadership.
The cedar leader. I love
cedar
that.
Leader.
This is, the bear is very earth energy. It is very earth energy. You're discovering more and more about yourself every day. Your identity is becoming clearer and clearer. You have the Capricorn card, the devil, in the air spot. The air spot deals with our mind, our thoughts. To have the devil there is also a warning to not get trapped by illusions. The devil is the card of illusions, but it is that Capricorn energy, finding out your identity, discovering who you are. In the fire space, we have the 9 of Wands. Making sure now. You got me on the 9 of Wands in reverse.
I'm not trying to butt in, but you wrong, boy.
Oh, see, that's why I love my friends. I just said they're not. That's nice, Bobby people. No. The 9 of Wands is a card of Sagittarius. It carries the energy of Chiron, the wounded warrior. That's why this is called the Wounded Warrior card. It's hard for a scab to heal when somebody keeps picking at it.
So true.
I know sometimes we're not the ones picking at it. Other people may be. And it's hard to create boundaries with certain people and situations in our lives. But know that your healing is paramount. Alright? I don't want you to limit yourself and limit your spirituality, limit your emotions, limit anything about yourselves. The next card I have for you is the Three of Wands, but it came out reversed. This is about plans you had that should be showing results and should be your ship coming in, so to speak. This has been stunted. It's a beautiful deck. I love it. This was a gift from the lovely Selena. That's Salinas with an S at the end. That's from the movie. So in the water realm, to have that Three of Wands upside down, that Aries energy that's had a stop put to it, doesn't mean it's a stop. It just means another way to get your results. Okay? Plans need to be readjusted. That's all. This is a card of planning and having results starting to show. This is just saying a readjustment may be needed. Now, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is here. So when I saw this deck, the first thing I thought of was, but she doesn't have a hat. She doesn't have skin. Right. Yeah, but I was concerned about the hat. This is a card of material wealth. This another card. Speaking like I'm all Mario. This is a card of healing. It's Virgo energy. Another card of healing. We had that Sagittarius card. We have the Virgo card. So this is not only spiritual healing, but maybe some physical healing that needs to take place. Healing in the physical realm. I will say this. On either side, most of your cards are coming upside down. And the only one that's right side up is the Devil card. So that is saying things are being made hard for you right now in your plans. Both end cards are reversed pentacles. This is destabilization in the physical realm. But the card right in the center is that card of healing, where the sun is now starting to shine. Go with it. Alright. The last card I have for you is my Oracle card. This is the card of Dionysus from the Oracle of the Hecatean Path. This is a card of ecstasy. This is, do not focus on the fire and the flame with those wands. Focus on the ecstasy. Focus on the pleasure of life. Alright? Remember, Winnie, remember who you are, biatch. Live in your pleasure. Okay? That is the message I have for her. Thank you.
Selena, I am not able to read for you today. I can either owe you a reading or I can have Bobby read your cards. But I'm not able to communicate very good.
I knew that was going to happen, you guys.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Because it is time for you to be ready for your Hermes. And it's a very special time. So
You're so sweet.
yes, so
we
I will
take
owe
care
you
of
a reading.
And Selena,
So-
I still have your
What
free
hap-
reading that I'm doing for you also.
Yes, but I apologize.
A full.
Do you want to read
full-
for her, or do you want to go ahead?
I can
Do a quickie, but I still want to. I'll
I don't-
read for you.
mind doing the tarot. It's the oracles that you can help me with. So the first card is the Seven of Cups in
I love you too,
reverse.
Selena. I'm so sorry.
This is limited choices. This is. Oh, look at that! Our cards are mingling. Oh, I love it. The energy of the Seven of Cups is one of choices. Having your choices limited. The Ace of Cups is the next card. That's a card of having new beginnings stunted. Those are problem cards. What's the answer card? The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Magic.
The Witch of the Tarot.
You have very specific deities to call on that will be there for you. Notice on her crown, she has the moon symbol. Lean into your magic, boo-boo.
Mm-hmm.
The next cards I have are the Hermit. Oh, I thought these were oracles. They're tarot. Awesome. We have the Hermit card in reverse.
Look at the octopus.
That is you. If ever I saw something, you have your hand in everything, girl. I've given you this warning before, I know. Watch how many things you try to juggle. Watch how many projects you try to initiate all at once. You may need to focus on the minutia of some of them. This is a Virgo card, okay? This is also a card of spirituality for me because it's in the water, and anytime I see a creature in the water, focus on spiritual matters. So this is saying, lean into your spirituality a little more, girl. And quit trying to overthink things. Alright, now.
Great horned owl.
She's gonna shit on herself right now. This is the Queen of Swords. Alright. It's a great horned owl. As Joey just said, your ADHD makes it hard to focus. I know! I'm the same way. This card is reversed. Yeah, see? I'm going to shit on myself. See what she said? I told you she was going to shit on herself. It seems every time I read for Selena, in some way an owl shows up, or something when they shows up. This is saying you need to dig into those relationships more. You've got death and one who walks through death. You are a witch of change. You bring change with you. Trying to keep things steady and stable may not be your thing. Things need to be evolving for you, or they get stale. The last card I have for you is the Two of Cups in reverse. And this is the love card. Chaotic. I hear you, boo. Now, the Two of Love, the Two of Cups is great here. Seahorses mate for life. They usually hold on to each other as they're swimming with their tails so they don't get separated. This is a suggestion to reestablish connections with partnerships. It doesn't have to be with the ones we love, but, well, yeah, obviously it's the ones we love, but reestablish connections. Yeah, that's what I have for you. Now, the Oracle cards.
This is the Mouse and the Buttercup Innocence, and it's reversed.
Oh, Innocence reverse. Okay, you're not a kid anymore. You know the realities, the harsh realities of life. However, you'll always, always, always have hope. And this is, Joey and I were talking about this earlier, the butterfly, especially the blue butterfly, is one of my totem animals. For sleep and death, the brothers Hypnos and Thanatos. This card is I'm sorry. I didn't even notice. This card is about evolving. You need to evolve, and therein lies your hope. All right. Never expect something to stay the same. Transformation and transmutation. Transmutation differs. That's when we take an active hand and intentionally bring about change. That's causing change. That's transmutation. And our last card is an awesome one. This is the bear and cedar. Okay, it means leadership. This way. What? It's
this
reversed.
is one of the only decks I read reversed.
I was going to ask you about that later. This card being reversed says, not that you're not being a leader. It probably means something different in the book to Joey, but since I'm borrowing the deck.
Yeah, it's your interpretation.
I think you're not letting yourself be led properly by the divine ones who are trying to give you guidance. You're trying to control where you're being led. Bitch, what? You can't do that. You know better. All right. I love you, but you need to allow the. All right, this is going to sound weird to anybody who is not a witch who follows similar paths, but you need to allow the darkness to guide you a little more. Okay, allow yourself to be led through the darkness. All right. Yeah. We have the darkness that is change, that is Santa Muerte, and we've got Hecate Darophoros with her two torches guiding you. So you got this, boo.
You do. I believe in you, and I owe you a reading. I'm sorry that I could not articulate.
Okay. I knew that you'd be here with me if I said anything to a foul. So, that is what we have for you guys tonight.
Thank you guys so much.
I will be on in 15 minutes-ish. Yeah,
you are so welcome.
To do my Hermes presentation. If people hear me talk about being a servant of Hermes, well...
Thank you guys!
Are you going? Okay, my love. She's making a break for it. Holy shit! Wait, I can't stop her. She's on the go. Just kidding. Sorry, guys. She got eat. Yeah, you guys hear me talk about Hermes a lot, and he is not...
Hermes who?
Hermes who? I know. You may not know this, but I follow Hermes and Hecate. How could you not know? I work it into every conversation. If it's not Hermes and Hecate, it's Chris Butler. Did I see somebody? Okay, no. I thought somebody said Ramon was here. I got excited for a second. Oh, Roman! Oh! Roman. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna find out later on today exactly who Hermes is. Well, not exactly. We're gonna give you a wider interpretation of what he is, why he's the god of herdsmen, why he's the god of thieves, why he's the god of orators. We're gonna learn all about this shit and do it in a respectful, divine manner, of course. So, I love you all, but I gotta go eat.